Okay, today is November 9th, 2013, and we have a new announcement. For our last class, it was scheduled on the December 14th. However, due to my personal conflict of the schedule, so I just discussed with the people came here today, and we rescheduled that to December 22nd, Sunday. So that is a very unusual change due to these special circumstances. So our last class changed to December 22nd. And for our following two left class, we will have our final presentation. And I will reserve half the percent of the schedule. I will do my lecture, and I will leave half the schedule for you to do the presentation. So you are go ahead to just expect you are doing right now, and for the November 23rd and also December 22nd, we will have the same format. We will have the student come out here to do your presentation, oral presentation, and it is about 20 minutes. I will reserve for each of you presentation, and you can do whatever you want. Okay, but for today, I will give you another little bit introduction about the business model. Okay, then I will give the time to Riley. He has not done his first presentation yet. For your final presentation, okay, as I said, you can choose the scope, whatever you want. Okay, and of course, I assume you have decided your own business already. That is very fundamental. Okay, you need to define your business. Then you go ahead to prepare your final presentation. You can do the full spectrum, okay, of the business plan I introduced to you last time. You can do that, but I really doubt that because you only have 20 minutes. So you can choose one of the section or few of the section from the complete business plan to decide to produce your final presentation for this class. And also you can even just focus on the business model if you really want to. Okay, so there are a few different format of a business model. The easy ones is like this. Okay, this is the very easy one. And also for today, after Reddick done his presentation, then I will ask each of you, okay, to follow this format, to tell us, okay, from your first presentation, you've done it already, what is the business model for your first presentation? And as I say, there is no midterm, so I will keep on asking you in class. Okay, in class, simple questions. So this is a very easy one. Okay, this is a very simple one. When we talk about business model, before you're thinking any new business, okay, you think about who are your potential customer. So here we talk about customer, your product, and your ability. So easy. Okay, so easy. Before you consider to run any new business, of course, the goal is to make the profit. But unless you tell me your business is non-profit, which is okay, all right, which is totally okay. I remember the presentation from Tyson. Okay, his presentation is a U-Bike, and U-Bike service. We have a very similar service around the Bay Area. Right? Municipal or city provide the public use bicycle around the area, and the goal is not to make a profit; it's provide the convenience, to provide the either touring or for the whatsoever the transportation tour. Okay, but think about this: who is gonna be your user? Okay, when I say customer, maybe it's too narrow. Okay, Who gonna be your user? Okay, so the number one issue. Number two, what kind of product you provide or what kind of service you provide. So I remember the presentation from Mariano. He proposed the sport facility, right? So kind of the service you provide, leisure, sport, okay, that kind of thing, right? And finally, your ability. When we talk about ability, maybe we'll talk about the technology, maybe technology related or license related, right? When we talk about ability, can you do it? You want to do it, okay? You can do it, but do you or are you required to pass the exam, to get the license, to pass the inspection, or technology barrier? Okay, what kind of barrier you need to overcome? All right. So this type format is so easy. Okay, it's so easy. You think about your user, you talk about your product or service. Finally, ability. We're gonna talk about that. Okay, you're gonna come out here to tell people. Okay, what is a business model? But this is another type. Okay. This is the one I really like it. Okay, because it's so simple. But some people say, well, it's way too easy. And the next one. Oh, by the way, I will give you the slide, okay? I assume everyone you receive my email, right, regularly after class. Okay. Whoops. 31 pages. I don't believe you have time to read it, okay? I will send you the email, and this is more like an article, right? And if you want to read it, go ahead, okay? And I will not spend the time, but I will send the email to you because 31 pages is way too much for this class. And let me give you another one, okay? What is business model? This one is also simple one, okay? How to write your business model. It's too slow. Under this format, you are talk about your corporate structure, okay? That is another topic I will touch a little bit, either today or next time. You have your choice. Either you run a business as a sole proprietorship, only one person, okay? And you will be responsible for everything. Or you can run this more complicated as a partnership. 2, 3 more people coming as a partnership. Either sole proprietorship or partnership, the problem is you explore yourself for your business liability. So that is very risky, okay? So you should consider to organize your business as a corporation in order to protect your liability. And we will touch that a little bit, okay? Under the corporation, you can choose C corporation, S corporation, or limited liability company. People say it's LLC. And finally, if you really want to run the non-profit organization, we can run the non-profit corporation, okay? Not for profit. And we will apply for the IRS to grant your 501c3 status. 501c3 status. That is a number from the Internal Revenue Code, okay? Every year I help my client to apply for the 501c3 status. It takes about a year and a half to receive the permission. If you receive the 501c3 status, the good thing is everything you generate from your operation tax-free. You don't pay any tax. And other than that, if people donate money to your nonprofit 501c3, those people, they can deduct donation from their income tax. So it's a double benefit. That's very good, okay? But anyway, so unless your business model is non-profit, and then we may focus more on the C corporation, S corporation, or LLC. And maybe we'll talk about what's the difference between corporation and LLC, and what's the purpose you choose LLC and not corporation. Okay, this is 7 pages slide. I will email to you. I will suggest we stay with the easy one. Okay, your user, your product or service, and finally your ability. All right. Then we'll come back to this. So ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're gonna use your computer or use mine?
My computer.
Okay, go ahead. You can just switch the cable. Okay. And for the student presentation, we will shut down the video and audio.